Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. My name is Bruce Dickey. Appreciate you tuning in. And Weeze is here, and look at him. He's got his birthday present on. How you doing, Brian?
Salah.
Tell everybody what your birthday present is.
Liverpool Mo Salah jersey. Wife got me this.
It's a Mo Salah jersey.
Mohamed Salah.
All right, okay then. Usually, when folks talk about the best player in the world,
they're going to say Neymar, Messi.
Ronaldo. Yeah, Neymar. Is Mo Salah in the Harry Kane? Mo Salah in the conversation?
All those girls you just named, I've never heard of them. The Egyptian king. I call him the Egyptian magician because it rhymes.
Well, see, I like that. And Mo Salah is just incredible.
He's fun to watch.
He is fun. How come Egypt never really goes all that much farther in the World Cup then? Is it
because they have Salah and name another Egyptian player?
Mo. You're watching Big Talk on Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We're going to talk about sports today. We're going to talk about football. Might talk a little bit of high school football. A little. Not a ton.
Nearing the end.
Almost over. Might talk a little bit of college football. Actually, college football's getting too close to the end as well. NFL still has 2 months to go, and then we're probably going to talk a little bit about who knows what else here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Award season for baseball. Are we any of us going? I don't have a sheet handy.
Disappointed with Rookie of the Year.
With who? India getting it?
No,
the other
side, yeah, because I had money on Franco.
He got second, didn't he?
Yeah, only had 2 first-place votes.
That's odd.
Yeah,
that's because he's an A.
No, he's with Tampa too.
Yeah, that's
same
right.
team.
Hey man, sorry.
That's going to be one of those 10 years from now. They're going to be like, how did that other guy beat Wander Franco for Rookie of the Year?
I tend to agree. I think, yeah. But we're going to talk about all kinds of things. First of all, though, let's tell you about what's going on in and around your neighborhood today and tomorrow here in Flora. Big stuff today. On this Friday, November 19th. You know it, you love it. You go down to Briscoe Surplus Sales every year to get yourself. Tonight is the night. The big Ted Whitehead pork loin sale. Briscoe Surplus Sales sponsoring the pork loin sale. It benefits the Guadalupe Project. Of course, Laura doing a great job with that. You need to order one, or you can probably, actually, I've just shown up. They usually have a few left over. Call Ted.
You're Bruce Dickey.
Well, no, you think it's
Bruce Dickey can just show up. General public might want to order ahead.
Do you think it's because I'm Bruce Dickey?
You're Bruce Dickey.
Well, by the way,
or as I like to say, it's okay. I'm Wheeze.
There was a harmonic convergence last Saturday. On Saturday afternoon, we did the WNOI auction, Dodie and I, and on the way home we stopped at the barbecue contest going on at All Star Dog Pound Lounge.
So Bruce Dickey got to meet.
Well, no, we'd already met. We were Dodie and I were on our way out, and Bruce and Robin, I think's their name.
Yeah.
Bruce and Robin were walking in, and hey Bruce, how you doing? So yeah, Bruce Dickey, and the harmonic convergence took place down at the Dog Pound Lounge. So is All-Star Package a Dog Pound Lounge, right?
I know it's All-Star Package.
I think that's how it is. You've got both microphones on you. You're like superstar today.
I got to project a little bit here. I don't have that Bruce Dickey voice.
I don't blame it. Not everybody does. Pork loins, like I say, give Ted a call at 599-6719, or you can give them a call at Briscoe. They'll help you out, 662-8816. Pork loins can be picked up all day today or until 2 o'clock tomorrow. So, and the cost is $25 donation. All proceeds do go to the Guadalupe Project, and they are outstanding, I can attest. Hairball tonight in Effingham at the Effingham Performance Performance Center. This is at 8 o'clock. Hairball is a rock and roll experience that will not soon be forgotten unless you do something while you're watching it. Homage will be paid to some of the biggest arena acts in the world, including Van Halen, Kiss, Motley Crue, Queen, Journey, Poison, and Aerosmith. I got to tell you, I do not consider Aerosmith, well, I'm not Aerosmith, Journey a hairball type of act.
I would.
Would you really?
Because hairball, I mean, that
power ballads,
they
man.
get thrown in with the power ballad crowd.
I guess the
most people think power ballads, they think big hair.
yeah, when I think big hair, I think metal rock and that that kind of glam rock stuff. But again, that's tonight at the Effingham Performance Center. Hopefully, you'll have a good time there. Also tonight up in Effingham at the Thelma Keller Convention Center, it's Boutique Boulevard, Sparkle and Shine. The Winter Boutique features 40 different boutiques all in one spot. $5 per day admission. Now tonight it is 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday it is 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Mark your calendars and shop, sample, and smile, and as well as sip. Also tonight, downtown Flora, from 5 until 8 o'clock, it is a Midnight Madness. Go down there. Get yourself your Willy Wonka candy bar, get your golden ticket out there, and you can win some big bucks. Win the 25, or I think they're going to give away, I believe it's 4 prizes of $100 a throw. So go down there, make sure you get your Willy Wonka. Tell Amy that you said hello, or that we said hello. Again, that's in Florida tonight. What else is going on this weekend? Saturday, November 20th, at the Effingham Performance Center, and I don't know how they're going to get all the hair and the spandex cleaned out of there in time for this, but 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon is Branson on the Road, the country Christmas at the Effingham Performance Center, when mandolin, banjo, bass guitar, upright bass, and beautiful rhinestone costumes combine. You know you are in the place for Branson. Hilarious comedy, bluegrass, rockabilly, and gospel music. It can only mean one thing: Branson on the Road. So that'll be fun. Also on Saturday, Hope Ministries Food Pantry will be distributing food and commodities to the public down in Jeff. This is going to go from 9 o'clock to 11 a.m. on Saturday. Also, over near West Salem, north of West Salem, at Parkersburg, the Church of the Brethren will be having their annual breakfast tomorrow, November 20th, from 6:30 to 10:30. Menu consists of biscuits and gravy. Proceeds go to help fund Christmas for kids. Throw them a 20, be good to the kids, that's for sure. And finally, a big old chili luncheon fundraiser in Jeff tomorrow. It'll be at the Jeff Rutten Building from 11 a.m. to 1:30. Meal includes a bowl of chili, peanut butter sandwich, dessert, and drink. Okay, now you are one of the people I know as contrarian as they get. Do you like peanut butter with? Oh yeah. Oh, like you'll deny you. Yes.
I'm going to argue against that. I am not contrarian.
Oh God. How do you like peanut butter?
Love it, actually.
With chili?
Yes.
It goes perfect.
Yes.
Do you like it? Do you like the creamy peanut butter or the crunchy? I like crunchy.
I tend to go crunchy.
Yeah.
I'll eat either, obviously, but in chili, I like doing the peanut butter honey mix and then put it on the bread and then dip it.
Really?
Yeah.
You like a little sweeter? Okay, I'll buy that. Yeah.
I don't do that for like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, obviously.
You're not doing the Karo syrup or whatever mixed into the.
Not really.
Yeah.
I just go straight, just syrup.
So straight to honey.
Straight syrup or straight honey.
Well, that's there you go. See, now I stand corrected. He clearly an agreeable person in all matters. There we go. So yeah, the meal includes a bowl of chili, peanut butter sandwich, dessert, and drink. Cost by donation. To order your meal to go, give them a call at 516-8004 during school hours. PTO is also going to hold a 50-50 raffle during the luncheon, so drawing is going to be held at 1:30, but you don't need to be present to win. What else is going on here on Friday, November 19th, ladies and gentlemen? This is National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day. This gives folks an opportunity to break out of your everyday norm if you're just drinking tea every day or something, or if you don't you don't drink caffeine. Some people can't have caffeine through medical reasons. Others choose to avoid caffeine as a personal choice. That's me.
That is not me.
Yeah, as you're drinking look at you taking a swig out of the Rockstar. Boy, that must be.
It's 160 milligrams.
Okay, well, I was going to show you. I was going to show you a picture here of some different caffeinated drinks.
So is this day sponsored by Coke and Pepsi, or how's this work? They had to be behind marketing this one.
No, it's just basically I think somebody who likes them marketed it.
Right.
Yeah. All right, take a look. Here are some of your carbonated beverages with caffeine.
That's called the beginner pack.
So you're telling me the 55 to 72 caffeine in a Jolt Cola, that Rockstar beats that, doesn't it?
The Rockstar right in front of me right now is 160 milligrams.
Is that a caffeinated beverage?
Yes. That is 160 milligrams of caffeine. So double what's the highest one up there.
I got to tell you, Brian, it's really been nice knowing you.
My life has been one long chemistry experiment of the balance act between caffeine and alcohol. I have nailed this recipe.
And we're gonna. He's going to give us a review a little bit later on throwing steak into the mix too. Yeah, we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. So yeah, there you go. All right, now you say you get loaded up on caffeine. November 19th is also. I don't know if I can get my picture to show it. National Play Monopoly Day. Did you ever play marathon games with the family when you were young? Actually, I haven't played Monopoly in about...
I probably haven't played in 2 decades.
Yeah,
I did play it as a kid, yes, but...
It's been college the last time I played Monopoly. We played...
family game night wasn't much of a thing after junior high-ish.
Yeah. We played all the gang got together one time or twice actually. They tried to do it twice and I didn't go the second time. The first time to play Monopoly, it lasted into like class time the next day. It was about a 15-hour game. I said, I am done with this garbage. I am not doing this.
We were more
at
Trivial
all
Pursuit.
tonight or ever again.
And then my grandparents, there was a lot of Boggle and stuff like that.
We'd play cards and stuff, but there's
a lot of canasta.
I was doing the pictures here, and the interesting picture I pulled was this one on regular National Play Monopoly Day. That's one, or that when it looks like that's not
Monopoly pieces.
Boardwalk.
Yeah.
Those are German, for crying out loud. That is the German version of Monopoly, and I guess they're Monopoly.
I do own 2 different versions of Monopoly. Scooby-Doo
Really?
from when I was a kid, and then in Star Wars from when I was an adult.
You have a Scooby-Doo Monopoly?
Yeah.
What?
I don't even remember.
What is Boardwalk and Park Place? What would they be?
I've never taken that out of the box since I was a kid. Now, Star Wars has all the planets and lands and all that. And so I did get that one as an adult.
Hold on. You have a Scooby-Doo Monopoly in its box.
Yeah.
Do you have the Star Wars in its box too?
Yes.
Are these collector's items? I mean, would the Scooby-Doo be a collector's item?
I'm not sure. Most of because I've got like 90s Trivial Pursuit and I've got 70s Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, but those
I've looked
come
up
with
some
a
of
board.
those. Yeah, those have a board.
I thought those usually just came with the questions, and you use the regular same board for all the rest of them.
My 70s one I know because that one was like it's 50 years old now. I thought it might be worth something. Looked it up and it wasn't. Disappointed.
Bummer. Well, it depends probably on the shape of the.
I assume everything in the 90s was mass produced. So.
Well, that makes sense. Ladies and gentlemen, how about September 19th? How about November 19th? It's also Substitute Educators Day. The American Education Week wraps up with the recognition of teachers and administrators by recognizing Substitute Teachers Day. This event occurs the Friday before Thanksgiving each year and highlights the important role the substitute teachers play in education. Were you good to your substitute teachers?
Of course I was. How would you ever question
I wouldn't.
this?
I'm not questioning. I'm just asking.
I will say I do know a lot of teachers that help celebrate this day by going off and deer hunting, and the school's needing
I
substitute
think that's
teachers.
exactly right. At least that's what it is.
At least
around here.
locally, this is called Deer Hunter Day.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is a deer hunter day, and God bless you, deer hunters.
Yeah.
Get them all off the road. And I don't mind you going out there and
If you happen to have some extra sausage, I know a guy.
you know a guy. Oh, what's on TV? What do you want to see tonight? Basketball, girls basketball tonight. I've got the Fairfield Lady Mules in Louisville at the North Clay Cardinals. You going to be at that?
Haven't figured that one out yet because I'm going to see the girls Thursday. So
Okay. Against Flora on Thursday night, right? NBA basketball tonight at 6:30. It's a doubleheader on ESPN. The Lakers at the Celtics, followed by the Mavericks at the Suns. And again, Channel 601. NCAA football doubleheader there on CBS Sports Network. Southern Miss at Louisiana Tech. First game at 7 o'clock. Wait a minute. I got that wrong. Yeah, no, that is 7 o'clock the first game, and then at 10:30 the second game. That's right. San Diego State is at UNLV at 10:30 tonight. 8 o'clock on ESPN2, Channel 638. Memphis is at Houston. Also at 8 o'clock on Fox Sports 1, Channel 610. Air Force is at Nevada. And Bowling Green is at Miami of Ohio. And that is at 7 o'clock tonight. NCAA basketball, a couple of games. There's a lot of games to tell you about, but I'm only going to tell you about two. 5:30 o'clock tonight, Hofstra takes on the number 20 Maryland Terrapins. That's on Fox Sports 1, Channel 610. And finally, the Ohio Bobcats are in Lexington, taking on Kentucky on the SEC channel, Channel 639. Do you know, and I'll bet a quarter, you do not, what is the nickname of Hofstra?
Hofstra?
Hofstra.
No, I don't.
I would not have known this. I had to look it up, and it
I
is.
bet I can find it in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
2
you'll-
seconds, I mean.
I bet you can too. You are watching. It's the Pride.
The Pride.
The Pride. By the way, they use lions both for a. They're using both a female lion and a lion with mane.
You know who their one win so far is? Duquesne.
They beat Duquesne. Duquesne.
Duquesne.
Who they got coming up? Xavier.
No, they beat
Xavier?
Lee's to Lona.
Huh?
They lost to Lona.
Lona.
Iona.
Yeah. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That is Weeze. I'm Bruce. We'll be back in a sec. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lemons Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lemons always inspects your battery, antifreeze wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You want to switch to that one? You're turning your head. Which do you prefer?
I prefer this one, but then you can't see the glorious jersey as well. So,
well, let's see what that was.
I generally look at you when we talk, but that puts me.
Well, you can't see all you're missing right now is the standard chartered.
Okay.
What do you think?
My pretty face is still on either one. So,
what do you think? I guess you don't mind then that these jerseys, these soccer jerseys, they've been plastered with advertisements for years and years and years and years and years. This must not be something that you care about.
As far as it coming to the U.S. and becoming a thing?
Because they're starting to have basketball teams are starting to put more and more advertisements.
That being said, I mean, if you go back to the other one there, that's fairly subtle.
Not terrifically. I mean, I wouldn't know who you're playing for, though, if I didn't realize it was a red jersey.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of have to know who sponsors what teams. And
yeah. So and for that matter, what
I don't know what they do.
That's my question. What is standard
I should probably look that up. It's be like in Ted Lasso, where it's like, yeah, they ruined your home country's beaches.
Oh, is that right?
Have you not seen Ted Lasso yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
You got to.
I know. And I
Speaking of which, I'm almost done with Dune. The book. What have you? What have you? 2/3 of the way through it.
See, ladies and gentlemen, it is Brian Turner, and you can see IamWeez.com. He puts all his book reviews and music reviews and things down there on IamWeez.com. Always a good read, So you like Dune? So how old's that book?
Dude, I'm probably gonna write about this one. I don't write about all the books I read, but I write, and
That's
usually the older ones.
old,
It's 65.
Oh, so 55 years old.
I call it the Pliny the Elder of sci-fi. Is what I've started about 2/3 of the way through it. There's going to be about 2 people in the world that get that reference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pliny the Elder is one of the original IPAs. It was one of the first. Everyone has to have.
See, I was trying to think of Pliny the Elder, the actual king.
the person the beer was named after.
Yes, yeah.
No, in the beer world, Pliny the Elder was a unicorn beer. Everyone wanted it. You could only get it in California. It was one of the original.
Kind of like the old, the monastery in
Belgium.
In Belgium,
the 7 Trappist monks.
Yeah.
Pliny was
put cases of beer out once every year or whatever.
Pliny, since it came out, has been surpassed by dozens, if not hundreds, of other IPAs. There are better IPAs out there, but Pliny still has its place in the history of the beer world.
Right.
That is Dune in the sci-fi world.
Really.
It has been surpassed since, but you have to respect that everything better came after.
Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
That's a preview of what I'll probably be writing about at IamWeez.com.
Taking a look at IamWeez.com. He also puts pictures on there, and they're pretty good. I don't know what got me off the subject, but I was trying to get you. Actually, where I was trying to get you to was a restaurant review. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian last Saturday, and I didn't realize it, or I'd have made it one of our events, one of the cultural events.
Brian, one of the national holidays?
Yeah, that's right. Brian had a birthday last Saturday, and I'm not going to tell how old he is. He's
43. I'll own
43.
it. Unlike some people I know, I'll admit my age.
I'm not admitting my age to you because I couldn't believe you didn't know.
Or the fact that I guess 2 years over.
Yeah, that too. So you went out on town. Give me your review
several nights on the town.
Give me your review of the steakhouse you went to. Tell me about
I went
the
to
steakhouse
Hamilton's Friday, and it was first time there. Gamblin Steakhouse was my go-to in St. Louis. It closed during COVID. The brothers that had that shut it down. And it was Gamblin Steakhouse and Whiskey House.
Yeah.
So I just typed in Yelp, steak and whiskey, St. Louis. Hamilton shows up, and it was near Marty, which we were staying with Marty for the weekend. He said, "Yeah, we've been there, and it's great." So went to Hamilton's.
So how was your steak?
Incredible. It's a dry aged ribeye. It's
Correctly?
Medium rare. If I'm at a steakhouse I trust, it's medium rare. If I'm at a bar or something where I don't know, I'll order medium.
Medium, yeah.
Just because if you don't render a fat on the steak, then it's awful. I'd rather take a little overdone, fat rendered, as opposed to underdone and fat not rendered.
Yeah, that makes...
and I generally order the fatty cuts, so pro tip for you there.
Yeah, there you go. So a good dessert too, I guess?
Yeah, they had some bread pudding I got for dessert, which I realized the next day looking at the pictures. Had a whiskey flight, had a couple glasses of wine, went brewery hopping before the dinner.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
Side project in St. Louis, finally got one of the top rated stout in the world.
Really?
Untapped, special network for beer drinkers. You can rate your beers, and side project in St. Louis, beer barrel time. It's like beer : barrel : time is 18, 19, and 20, all tied for best beer in the world.
Wow!
I got the 21. Had two of them Friday afternoon.
What kind of beer?
That was a bucket
stout,
list.
You say?
It's a barrel aged stout.
Where is Side Project? I thought Side Project in St. Louis was one of those buildings that just brews beer for other people. That's
they got a brewery, and they've even got the Side Project cellar. It's on Manchester. If you know where Schlafly is, it's a block from there.
Okay. I was thinking it was out by that other one with all the windows that Marty likes to go to from time to time. All the bright and open place. I can't remember. Anyway, we're not talking about sports, but we ought to. High school.
We can turn drinking into a sport.
Yes, we could.
Tried.
High school football getting down to semifinals this week. Anybody of interest remaining to any of our viewers?
Not to anyone I know.
Decatur St. T beat Salem. They're still in. Decatur St. T beat Flora, and they're still in. They're going to Nashville this weekend, 1:00 on Sunday or on Saturday. Nashville going to have their hands full with Decatur St. T.
Actually, I'm looking at the spreads for 2A and 3. All the spreads are less than a touchdown.
Really?
Yeah.
Mount Carmel has they are traveling to.
Actually,
I see.
Yeah, not I see. I just hit the wrong. Let's go back to the 19.
Well, Mount Carmel beat Benton in that big game of the century we were talking about last weekend. And actually,
Mount Carmel's at Tolono Unity.
At Tolono Unity.
Favored in that game. Favored in that game.
At Tolono?
Yeah, favored by a point.
Wow.
I'm taking Tolono there. But
I would too. But yeah, Mount Carmel was close with Benton. Scored a couple of touchdowns late to extend it, but as Benton opened up the field. But yeah, that was a whale of a football game for America.
That one's probably to see who finishes second to EIC.
Yeah.
Elmhurst is legit.
And then in 4A.
EIC's three toughest games were probably before the championship game. They've got Byron this week. They're only favored by a touchdown in that one.
4A, it'll be Rochester versus...
you got Joliet Catholic at Richmond, and then you got Rochester. They're playing on Friday, I believe. Oh, yeah, it's the Leonard Bowl. Rochester and Sacred Heart Griffin.
Rochester.
They're playing that one Friday.
So I'm not interested, and I'm not going to be able to go. I probably won't watch the championship games next weekend up in DeKalb. It's just too far away. Why would I want to be? Why am I interested in DeKalb?
We used to always watch them at Gray's. They're in Red Hill. But that hasn't happened for a while.
That hasn't happened for a while. That was when they were either in Bloomington or in Champaign, though. I've been to DeKalb for high school football. It's not cool. It's really not cool.
I went there for a college visit, and it was left Florida at 65 degrees, got to DeKalb 4 hours later in the day, and it was like 45 and windy.
Yeah,
and I decided about 2 minutes out of the car that I didn't want to go to the.
I think that's what happens. I think that's what happens when Texas kids come up to visit Illinois. We're gonna take a quick break, talk college football when we come back. Actually, we've been trying to avoid the college football and NFL talk, except for him. Back right after this. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Ncaa Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lemons always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
I'll take Michigan too.
And we're back.
Somebody else can. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on the Wabash Catch TV. Appreciate you tuning in today. Brian is here. And let's talk a little college football. Had a kind of an interesting weekend in that, but nothing in the top 20.
Say zero movement in the college football.
In the college football pairings did not change. There they are. From Tuesday night, Georgia remains number 1, Alabama number 2, Oregon, and then Ohio State. Cincinnati, Michigan State all won, and all continued. The only movement really, number 7 Oklahoma or 8 Oklahoma fell back to number 13 after losing to Baylor in a interesting football game, I guess he could best, but that was more interesting maybe for its ending. Did you see the ending of the Baylor game?
With the birthday shenanigans this weekend, I saw zero sports. So
how Baylor and Oklahoma ended, Baylor was up 10, right?
So they won by 13.
Yeah, they were up 10. What is 27-17?
27-14 was the final, so.
Okay, so 24-14, and somehow they get the ball back and take a knee, and instead of, but they're in field goal range. So Dave Aranda, the Baylor coach, with the fans are at Baylor, the fans rush the field because they've just beat an undefeated team and boosted themselves up. And Aranda says, "Get the fans off the field. I want to kick a field goal when we're up 10." Yeah. Lincoln Riley wasn't all that happy about it.
But
and it took 15 minutes for the referees to go drag Oklahoma's team out of the locker room. Oklahoma had gone to the locker room because the fans were on the field. And so
you get out of there.
You leave. You're gone. And they pushed the fans off the field. They brought Oklahoma back out. Baylor kicks a field goal, wins the game by 13. So he said, "What are you doing, Coach? Why were you doing this? You're already up 10." And it wasn't like they were trying to appease gamblers.
Yeah, they'd already covered.
The third tiebreaker in the Big 12 is like point differential in a game. So he was looking forward to the third tiebreaker to get to the championship game. And basically, Lincoln Riley, the coach of Oklahoma, went ape, and the Baylor says, it's our place, we're doing it. And they got fined, but they got the 3 points.
And probably keeps Oklahoma out of any championship.
Yeah, probably did keep Oklahoma.
Oklahoma wins out, they get in, I think.
I don't think so. You think so?
I think if they're going to default to, are you a Power 5 champion with
one loss
or less?
That'd be a heck of a jump from 13. They'd have to leapfrog.
No, I'm saying before this game.
Oh, I see. Before this game. Yeah. At 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 8. Okay. Yeah.
They were 8 looking to leapfrog the Michigan and Michigan States, and if they went out, that's done now.
That's not going to happen. Actually, right now, I think Georgia would have to lose to Alabama and then lose to somebody else to even get knocked out of the top 4.
Georgia, if they don't lose and then they lose a close game to Alabama, they're probably even still the 1 seed.
Yeah, I suspect you're right. Alabama, that would probably guarantee Alabama the 2 still. If they beat Georgia, they would be guaranteed the 2 or the 1.
If they blow out Georgia, they could be the 1. If it's a close loss to Georgia, the 2. If they lose, I say that they lose to Georgia, they might be done too because they're a 2-loss team.
Yeah,
then
they'd be there'd be too many. Potentially too many one-loss teams when you've got or undefeated teams.
And then we're going to have
Cincinnati and Oregon and Ohio State.
And we're going to have the discussion then if they lose by 3-4 points or whatever to Georgia. Would you rather see a rematch, or would you rather see Cincinnati get in there and be 15-point underdogs to Georgia?
Well, that's the thing. They aren't going to do that because Cincinnati just played Georgia last January. They probably wouldn't.
And Georgia set everyone, because I remember that was one of my picks last year.
Yeah.
Georgia didn't play anyone and still beat them.
It was close, though. Cincinnati was in the lead in the fourth quarter.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they were. I think they ended up losing by a score or two, but it was.
I thought they took control pretty. I know Georgia won. I thought they took control pretty early. That was one of my picks last year.
Yeah, you'll have to check that. But I got to tell you, I love if I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan, I love where I'm sitting right here because I think that I think Michigan's got a really good chance. I think they can win out. I mean they've got to beat Ohio State anyway, but they've got a good shot at it and to get into the playoffs. And I believe that'd be Michigan.
Beat Ohio State for the first time since when?
Would it be the first time since 2013?
Yeah, pre-Harbaugh.
Yeah, pre-Harbaugh.
So yeah, I wouldn't count. I don't like their chances.
I like Michigan's chances. I feel bad to be the one to say that, and it is reflected.
Ohio State's looking better and better each week.
Ohio State is looking better
It's still possible they get to the 2 seed.
Ohio State has their hands full in the next 3 weeks. They've got Michigan State this weekend,
which I think they cover.
Which is, you think they cover. It's 20 or 19. Okay.
I think they cover.
All right. They have Michigan next weekend at Michigan, right?
I haven't looked that far ahead
Pretty sure it's at Michigan. And then they would have Wisconsin, who is playing extremely well right now.
At least on defense.
Mainly. Most likely Wisconsin. That's not yet set. So I don't know. It's a lot of fun to talk about. And I also like to see
still got to remember, there's that one-loss team sitting there at number 8 the committee would love to put in.
Notre Dame. But they can't put Notre Dame in ahead of Cincinnati.
Watch them. Watch them.
Yeah,
we had that discussion last week. I think that's why they went Michigan over Michigan State, setting that precedent.
Yeah, I love, though, that
Which one makes college football more money?
See, the good thing, though, for Cincinnati is that Houston made it into the top 25 because
Finally.
Cincinnati still has to play Houston in the championship game of the AAC. And also, I love seeing my Roadrunners are in the top 25. You like the number 23 team over the 20 team, the number 3 team in the country. Are we ready to talk about our wagers here?
We can talk about them because we're not going to review last week. Actually, I should, but
You go ahead and review your last week. The rest of us, I got one right.
I got 2 right in college. I went 2-0. You went 1-1.
I went 1-1, and Jamie got a super dog, right?
Jamie got a super dog.
And that was it.
Yeah, it got ugly.
It was,
and that was better than what Sunday looked like.
Yeah, and the tallest the tallest one here had a really, really bad weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ofer.
I
had Wyoming last week, and
Marquette is playing for Wyoming.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And Iowa, Minnesota easily hit that over. Easy. I got to like 42.
Yeah, the over was 37,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, it did get to 42.
Actually, I think Minnesota scored 27 themselves, I think.
Yeah. Well, my winner was, what was my winner last week?
You had Michigan +1 at Penn State.
I had Michigan +1 at Penn State. They ended up winning by 5 or 6 or something
and then Jamie had Baylor over Oklahoma.
Jamie picked the winner. Nice job on and that was what, a 6-point super dog or something like that?
5.5, yeah.
5.5 point super dog. So congratulations.
And Jamie's leading super dog standings right now.
We don't have Jamie's picks as yet for this week. He'll probably send them here in the next few minutes. And
Hopefully. If
so,
not, he's getting Indiana and Rutgers.
We're giving him Indiana and Rutgers over and over again. What are we going to do for Lucas?
Lucas has the Florida-Missouri under 70, which Florida is a dumpster fire right now. Missouri is
scoring.
a dumpster fire right now.
They are scoring, and Missouri can't play defense.
A lot of points.
40-30. Boy, that is a lot of points.
Yeah.
That is a lot of points.
He's got under 70
for 2 bad teams. How long does the coach at Florida even last to the end of the year?
I think he gets to the end of the year just because we're so close to it now.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to fire him in the next 4 weeks, but yeah, he's got to be done.
Probably before the bowl game. Because they're getting a bowl. All right, yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
And then he has West Virginia -2.5, going back to the old standby. When in doubt,
Will Greer's gone.
Lucas will take West Virginia.
Will Greer's gone. Lucas, Will Greer's not there anymore.
But actually, it's against Texas. Texas might be the team that quits early this year.
Texas.
Dijon's out. Their best corner's out.
Might be the team that has already quit.
They lost to Kansas. By the way, congrats to the Jayhawks. Snapped the longest Power 5 losing streak in football.
Raise your hand if
you're on the clock, Illinois. No.
Raise your hand if you had the Jayhawks live bet. I was
too preoccupied.
You were preoccupied.
Actually, I was in Missouri. Couldn't bet.
Well, that's right. Yeah, you couldn't bet. So, you should ask me to put something down for you. It would have helped you out. So, yeah, I had that.
And he has South Carolina +7.5 against Auburn as his super dog.
I like that. Auburn's not playing terrifically well, but I mean, shoot, they are still they're still winnable. What do I have?
You have Michigan State +20 against Ohio State.
I think Michigan State. That's just way too many points. That is way too many points. Now tell them
in a high spread game like that, you got to look at motivation. Like, do they need to win by 20 or do they just want to win? Ohio State wants to win by more than 20. In a spread game like that with its multiple touchdowns, I like backdoors in a lot of those games, except for when a team's trying to get into a college playoff game with style points. And Travion Henderson is looking incredible.
C.J. Stroud's looking good.
Stroud's looking pretty solid. I think they're going for the style points.
Is that your pick, by the way? Did you bet on the?
No, that's not one of mine.
What's my other one?
You have your Roadrunners meet against UAB -5.
I just thought that was too close. UAB is UAB's not that good. There's not that good. It's too close.
And speaking of standards, your super dog is our team from last year that covered every week. Lafayette +4 at Liberty.
Raging Cajuns, baby, Raging Cajuns, and that's.
You like teams that beat Illinois early in the season?
They really, I have
Lafayette
a lot to choose from.
Was that 2 or 3 years ago?
That was 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, I have a lot of those to choose from.
He said it, not me.
Who are your picks?
I have Speaking of old reliable, Service Academy is an underdog.
There you
Navy
go.
+4 against Eastern Carolina.
Hey, I like Navy. Navy's a lot of fun. They are a fun team to watch. Did you see what Army did last weekend? By the way,
No.
they scored like 80 points or something.
Who's Army?
They were
Army has an offense?
Army has an offense. Yeah.
And then speaking of, I've got number 3 in the college football playoff pairings going down this week.
Hey, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Utah versus Oregon. He's got Oregon is the underdog.
Utah number 3 in the
favorite.
nation. Utah 23, and Utah's favored by 3.
And you're taking?
I'm taking Utah. I was looking at the bet. Actually, I didn't even look before I made the bet, but 30% of the bets are on Utah. 77% of the money is. The big money is on Utah this week.
Money's on Utah.
Which makes me like my pick even more.
I don't blame you a bit. What's your super dog?
They worked for me last week, so I'm taking Wyoming +6 at Utah State. So I got 2 Utah teams.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Wyoming is Utah State this is not last year or 2 years ago's Utah State team. They are not as good as Jordan Love ain't walking through that door.
No. In fact, Jordan Love is last year there, barely walked through the door.
That's right. All right, we're going to come back talk NFL right after this. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lemon Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lemons always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. That's Wheeze. I'm Bruce. Thanks so much for tuning in today as we are talking about sports. NFL this weekend had some. I tell you what, it just kind of continued the turn that you knew had to come from the 3 weeks in a row where the bettors all beat the books. Last weekend, weekend before last, the books made their revenge, and they did it again this weekend, didn't they?
Underdogs continue, and that just speaks to the point where there might not be any truly great teams in the NFL this year.
It's if you're going to name one great, you're going to have to be prepared to argue it because
every team has a flaw this year.
Yeah.
I mean, every team has flaws, but they're more glaring this year.
Yeah, nobody is
The good
out and
teams
out.
have holes.
Yeah, nobody is out and out.
Well, the Cardinals, their 2 losses were without their quarterback. I mean, otherwise they're probably a clear-cut number 1.
Yeah.
Tampa's, I mean, they just lost to Washington.
A game
Ravens just lost to the Dolphins.
And if you didn't get a chance to see it, the Tampa-Washington game, it was not close. Washington led the entire way, and they dominated.
Washington 9.5-point dogs in that and won by 10.
Yeah, they dominated the Buccaneers in that. And
Dolphins were 8.5-point dogs. They won. Panthers were 7-point dogs, but like I said, that was Arizona without Hopkins and Murray. I think Murray's supposed to be back this week now.
Yeah, I believe so. And Hopkins isn't Hopkins come back, or maybe different receivers coming back?
Has Kirk been out too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's.
And then the Niners just dominated the Rams.
Niners on Monday night just made the Rams look like the Pee Wee team.
Rams they are the stars and scrubs teams this year. So if they have any injuries at all, they are going to struggle.
Since we're talking about that, let's just talk about the NFC. There's the Arizona Cardinals 8-2, the Rams at 7-3, but the Rams looked bad. The Niners at 4-5. If you go over their schedule, you can make an argument that the Niners
They're
have
not
a
out of
good
it.
shot.
If they would have lost Monday, they would be done.
Yeah.
I mean, that was their make or break game.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they've made it yet, but they could not afford to lose that one, and they didn't.
And they are back relatively healthy. Looking above them, Dallas, again, just got right back on that horse and just drilled Atlanta.
I heard someone talk. Basically, Dallas would be the Super Bowl favorite right now if they didn't have McCarthy as the coach. And that was our boy Lombardi.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Eagles, I just don't know. I'm gonna have to quit betting on or against the Eagles.
I took them last week. That was my one NFL win last week, I believe.
Well, that was the one NFL.
That was the one
for
NFL
the team
win on the show.
All right, there's the NFC North. The Packers at 8-2. They might be able to. Actually, they have a good shot, don't they, to win that division by December.
Minnesota is better than their record. They are. If you go look by like a Football Outsiders DVOA, they're easily the best 4-win team.
I got to tell you, it's disappointing to watch, but the Detroit Lions are the best 0-8-1 team I've ever seen.
How many heartbreakers can you have? I mean, the 67-yard field goal or whatever it was that hits off the upright, then the tie game with Pittsburgh, and then another field goal in the last minute. Yeah,
Minnesota beat by a field goal at the end. So.
I know a few Lions fans, and they probably need to start looking into pacemakers.
It is just so. It'd be so tough to be a Lions fan. Also, let's see, where was I? Not on that one. I was.
Let's talk about the last team that I remember started 0-8 and then tied in their 9th game.
Cleveland?
Necessary Roughness.
Oh, is that right?
The Sinbad and what's his name? Quantum Leap.
Oh, Bakula.
Yeah, Scott Bakula movie.
Yeah, the North Texas State.
Otherwise known as the Kathy Ireland.
The Kathy Ireland team. That's exactly right. Kathy Ireland kicked for that team.
0-8 and then tied. Detroit Lions, you are now a movie.
We are so sad that we're the only people in the world that know. Well, of course, it was Kathy Ireland played for the team who was a kicker. Taking a look at the AFC, really not much to see here. Move along, folks, as there's nobody stepping out. And I can't believe the Chiefs are back on top.
There are some power ratings that the 5 best teams in the NFL are all in the NFC.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You can go look. If you take just you can Super Bowl futures right now, NFC versus AFC, you can get the NFC about -120, which is tempting because come game day,
they're going to be huge.
They're going to be bigger favorites than that.
They're going to be
whichever NFC team makes it. It's
probably going to be more going to be a touchdown favorite at least, aren't they?
I would think, unless Buffalo just gets on a roll here, or if the Chiefs become what we thought the Chiefs were going to be.
Then you look. Tennessee Titans at 8-2, but they've got a lot of problems as well.
Titans are one of those that they're not good. They're a middle of the pack team by any advanced metric, but they're 8-2 with an easy schedule ahead of them. So there's a really good chance they're going to get a first round bye and then get Derrick Henry back in the playoffs.
Oh, I thought Henry was out for good.
No, he could be back. So I mean, it's one of those they shouldn't be 8-2, but they've already played the toughest part of their schedule and they still went 8-2. winning like they were outgained by I can't remember how much by the Saints and beat them.
Yeah,
that's been the story of their season.
Yeah,
they are not a good team.
I think there's 2 or 3 teams and they're going to outgained by miles.
They are not a good team. They are a middle of the pack, and they're going to still probably have the best record in the NFL.
Let's see. Who really jumps out to me is the New England Patriots with a rookie quarterback at 6-4. New England.
They won 4 in a row.
They won 4 in a row. They're playing extremely well, and I hate to say it, but my gosh, they have pretty much the best coach of anybody that's still.
Yeah, I think it was 150-50 their last 4 games in their point differential,
and not against terrible teams for the most part. Now, granted, the Jets.
I'd kind of given up on my Belichick Coach of the Year future bet. It's back in play now.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see, we kicked off on this one. Cleveland at 5-5.
That's
any chance.
Turns out Cleveland
to get that going.
Every year they give you hope. This is the year. This is the year, and here they sit at the bottom of the division.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers have looked bereft.
That means
all of a sudden they're 5-3-1 with only half a game back.
I will make the prediction that Pittsburgh finishes last in that division.
You think so?
They are not going to be favored in another game this year.
Oh, I forgot their schedule's just killers.
I mean, they're 5-3-1. Their season win total you can bet right now is 7.5.
They've still got Baltimore twice.
Yeah. They will not. They're at home against Cleveland. That might be the only game they have a shot at being favored the rest of the year.
Wow. All right, let's talk momentarily anyway about how we did last week.
1-7. Let's move on.
Nothing to see here, folks.
I got the Eagles +3 last week.
What did I have?
You had the Broncos. We went head to head on that one.
Philadelphia. Like I said, I'm never betting in another Philadelphia game this year. You just don't know who's going to show up.
And then you had one I could have talked you out of, too. You took the Raiders. +2.5 against the Chiefs.
I still think that was a good bet. I didn't think that Patrick Mahomes was going to show up.
Well,
again.
You play cover 2 safety too high against Mahomes, and he struggles. Don't blitz. Play too high safety. What do the Raiders do? Single high safety.
Blitz,
the entire game.
Blitz.
And Mahomes picked him apart. Gus Bradley got stubborn. Gus Bradley's a good defensive coach. He got stubborn.
Mahomes threw his left hand for crying out loud. And all right, what do we got this week?
All right, this week, Jamie does not have any picks submitted.
We'll have Jamie's next. And there'll be.
So he takes the Colts and whoever.
You'll be able to find them on imweez.com.
Lucas has the Cowboys +2.5 at the Chiefs. I kind of like the over in that one.
That's a tricky game.
I like the over in that one because those are 2 defenses against. Bad offenses can look okay. Against good offenses, there's a steep cliff there. So I kind of like the over. He's got the Cowboys +2.5, and he's got the Niners at Jacksonville -6.5. I like getting that one because that's probably going to get bet up over a touchdown.
Yeah, that is going to get to more than a touchdown by Sunday, I would think.
You have, speaking of, you took the Lions.
I love them. I just can't stay away.
I've tried twice this year on this show predicting the Lions are going to finally get their first win.
They're 4-5 against the spread. They're 4-5 against the spread. Come on, Jared Goff. You can do it this time.
You got them +11. It's the Lions versus the past Lions. Lions at Browns.
Lions at Browns. Yeah, and I've got double digits though, right?
Yeah, you got +11.
All right.
And then you got the Packers -2.5 at the Vikings.
I just can't trust the Vikings at all. You can trust the Packers. They've got, even though their starting running back got hurt, Dillon is tough.
A.J. Dillon's probably an upgrade, and Jones and Packer fans are going to think, you freaking idiot. A.J. Dillon's good. His time is coming.
That's the thing. Isn't it fun in fantasy league football when you handcuff and it actually works?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You're not starting Salvin Ahmed?
No.
Because I am.
No, I've got A.J. Dillon kind of off my bench. Did that work?
I'm in a deep dynasty, so.
All right, give yours quick because we're running out of time.
I've got the Texans +10.5 at the Titans.
Hey, Speaking of fading, that.
Yeah. Tyrod back. He came back last week, uncharacteristically had a bunch of turnovers. I like him to get that back going. And I snuck this one in and wasn't sure if you noticed. I took a prop bet this
I haven't
week.
opened it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Just took a prop bet. Kyle Pitts under 60.
You can't take a prop bet.
Individual.
You cannot take a prop bet in this. You're going to have to put a regular team in there.
Under 69.5 receiving yards.
We are not starting this prop bet garbage. No, I didn't see this. You did sneak this in.
Belichick's going to take away their best weapon, and they don't have any other weapons right now.
That's why I'm switching. I've also got Hunter Henry, so I'm going to put him in instead of Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a genius. Weeze, thank you so much for being here. Folks, thanks so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Have a big time. See you soon.